A lot of people say, oh, I wish my life had more meaning, or I wish I knew, that I was contributing to the world, or I should do volunteer work. Well, if you become a foster parent, you will never ask those questions again. You will wake up in the morning, and some mornings you may say, my life has too much meaning, I want to back off a little bit, but you will really feel involved, and you'll know you're part of something that's important.
It's not only the kids that are getting the benefits. I get the joy of watching these kids grow and be happy and mature and change and develop positive, self-esteem in these kids. So I would absolutely encourage anybody I know that it's not that difficult to do, and it will definitely change your life for the better.
If you want a reward every day, become a foster parent. Because you are touching somebody's life every day. You're making a difference. And that's key. You're making a difference every day.
Knowing you're providing safety for the little ones and modeling good behavior for the older ones and showing them what the good parts of life, how good life can be when they come from homes that they maybe haven't seen some of the better things in life, and giving them hope, and when they see it and they catch it. That brings me joy.
When you bring a child into your house, and a lot of times they have a lot of problems or they have a lot of struggles, they've come from a home life that's not very good. And what gives me the greatest joy is in those moments when all of a sudden you see a little flash of that child, who they really are, starting to come out.
We are giving to someone that maybe is less fortunate. We are providing a home for them, but also a home for our own children that lets them see things that are out there, things that are real, situations and conditions that other children live in or have come from. And I think it's a learning process for them. It's also a learning process for the foster children. And all the way around, I think it's a blessing for our whole family.
It's the values, the home values. And that's what I've always tried to teach them, that money's not everything, that love for one another. And I've tried to teach them this.
Watching the kids light up when you can do something, just a simple activity with them, going to the Children's Hands-On Museum, maybe providing some things they've never got to do in their home before they came to us. Just watching their face light up is enough to make me happy.
One of my older daughters said, Mom, why do you continue to offer your heart up to be broken over and over? And I think it's because I know we're changing the world a little bit at a time.
Yeah, sometimes you think, man, can we do another kid? Can we bring another person into our home? And what I've found is that when we do, my heart just expands that much more. My love for the child gets that much bigger.
I would say that it has radically changed my life for the better. I can't imagine my life any other way.
I like the concept of changing the world, and Mother Teresa, it's one of my favorite sayings. She said that we can do no great things, only small things with great love. And that sums it up for me, foster parenting.
He wants to finish his education, and he wants to go to college early, and that's quite possible for him. He's done well with his education, and I would like to see him go and get a college degree and become an independent person. But I told him he could stay with me until he's 36.
You will really feel involved, and you'll know you're part of something that's important and big, and like you say, hopefully going to lead to these kids going to college and getting out there in the world, and a lot of them being the first generation in their birth families to go to college. And you're going to be able to look back and say, I was a part of that, and what could be bigger than that?